Welcome to Raven on the Rock, Denver's way to expose unique talent and original music from local artists. With your host, Rockin' Raven. You're going to enjoy what you are about to hear on Raven on the Rock. Brought to you by Rockin' Raven Productions and the Scoop 303.
Welcome back to Raven on the Rock. Thanks for joining us. I am so excited today. I have Jessica Baldine from Rise Above and her guitar player, James Spence, who I just found out was not my Facebook friend until about 5 minutes ago.
I apologize.
What's that about? And we also have Jess's stepdaughter. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes, we do.
Yes.
Jess's stepdaughter, Jess. And her soon-to-be daughter in 3 more months.
Yeah.
What's her name going to be?
Christina Ray.
Oh, how pretty.
Thank you.
My mom's name was Christine. So, Jessica, how are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much for having us on the show tonight.
Thank you for coming in.
Oh, man, I was so excited.
I'm so excited, too. So, do you want to tell everybody how we met?
I moved to Colorado 2 years ago, and immediately when I got here, because I didn't have any family or friends, I had to get into the music scene as fast as I possibly could. And I was asking around who would know where any open mics were at, and somebody said, get a hold of Raven. So I looked up Rockin' Raven, and I messaged you, and I said, look, I just got into Colorado. When's the next open mic? Where are they at? You know, send me the list. And we got here on Monday at noon, and I was at Ziggy's playing at their open mic on Wednesday night.
Yay! And I sent you to the right guys, too, didn't I?
Oh, yes, you did. I got to meet Chuck Beaver and Davey and the Burnt Lips guys.
Gino,
Yep,
yeah.
Gino, met Gino. I got to meet Eve, met her personally. Both Hornbuckle brothers, Brian and Michael, got to meet them.
Well, good.
Yep.
I'm really excited, and I'm really excited that you have your own band now.
Oh, yeah. It took me a while. I was out here doing my solo stuff for probably about a year. And I was doing an open mic, and I ran into a lady. Her name is Sherry Lee. And she said, I would absolutely love to promote you. So I said, okay. And I signed with her. I got a lot of really cool gigs. Like I got to play up in Copper Mountain during the ski festival. That was so much fun.
Yeah.
And met a lot of people just playing out. And I ended up running into a guy who kind of stays in touch through the music business with all the bands. His name is Captain Kirk.
Yeah, I know Captain Kirk.
And he messaged me one day, and he said, hey, there's a band playing tonight right by you, and they are looking for a lead singer girl. And so I went to the gig, and I met the guys from Rise Above. Handed out my business card. They had me in to audition for them probably 3 days later. And the night that I auditioned, they said, yeah, we want you.
Yay. All right, so Spence, Mr. James.
What's up? You
Mr.
call me Spence, that's fine.
Is that okay?
Yes, you call me Spence. Everybody else does.
What show is that from? Spence.
It's just my last name.
No, I know, but there's a sitcom, Spence. It just hit me like. We'll think about it before the end of the show. If
Right.
Anybody knows who I'm talking about out there, go to ravenontherock.com and click on the chat and chat with us while we're doing the show. So anyway, Spence, who else is in your band, Rise Above?
We have Craig Cottrell, who's the drummer, and Chris Garcia is the bass player. Right now it's just 3 instruments plus her fabulous keyboards. If she didn't elaborate earlier, she plays the hell out of some keyboards.
Really?
Not just sings, but yeah.
Really?
She brings the rock. So when we auditioned her, she just came up and sang. And then she said, by the way, I play some keyboards. And of course, at that time, we had 2 guitar players in the band. Stu Lippa, who used to be in Wish Doctor back in the day, shredder, killer guitar player.
Yes.
And
I met him when he was with Money Shot.
Money Shot? Oh yeah, the first time I seen that man was way back in the day with Wish Doctor, but he said keyboards, let's try that out, and then she brought her keyboards, and then it just totally opens up a whole another level of cover songs that you can
Right.
do, especially when you have a great singer and then keyboards,
Yes.
and then my line, of course, usually, because I do some comedic relief, is for your audible and visual pleasure, because she's a good looking lady right here, and people are, oh, that's funny. I'm like, yeah, well, she brings the rock.
Yeah.
So that's what instantly we're like, if you want the gig, you have it.
Very cool.
A lot of cover bands now in Denver market area have female lead singers, just because one, they're a hell of a lot better to look at, and two, they can hit all those cool high notes that us guys who are now in our 40s have no chance of doing, except for a few people. Jack
Right.
Cavender from 513,
Oh, yeah.
he brings the rock. He always has. Matter of fact, I didn't never even play guitar till I was 26. Isle of Park Saloon way back in the day, long time ago. I seen him in Captain Trips, and
Yeah.
Danny Martinez. He's in the same band, 513 now. The premier rock cover band
Yeah.
right now. He was Gilda Ages or Caught in the Act. So
Right.
it used to be mainly all male led vocals.
Right.
And it's changed up in the last decade. That's good, because you can do so many. As far as I'm concerned, a lot of the ladies have done some tremendous work in rock and roll in the pop scene.
Yeah. Especially in Denver, and a lot of people don't realize that.
Oh yeah, Lola Black.
Yeah, which is why I do what
Kills
I
it.
do.
Yeah,
I want to get it out there. I want to get it around the world because you guys deserve to be heard.
sure. Well, thank you.
Yes. So,
You can't see it, Jesse, just sitting there smiling. I'm sorry again. I talk too much. Please.
no,
No, keep going.
Please,
keep
me
going.
lady.
We have 2 hours to talk. So, Jess, where did you come here from?
The Chicagoland area. We were. I know you're from
yes.
Lombard.
No, Lockport.
Or Lockport. That's
Yes.
right. That's right. And I was like, oh my gosh, my first Colorado friend,
I know.
and she's from Chicago. But yep, that's where we came from. We were actually right on the edge of Indiana and Illinois. It actually took us. It would take us less time to get to downtown Chicago than it would from where I live in Arvada to get to Denver.
Really?
Yes. So
Now, I don't think I've ever asked you this. I don't remember asking you this. White Sox or Cubs?
no, I don't. I have never ever followed sports. I don't ever.
Good answer, Jess.
But I would say, do they make goals or do they shoot the ball in the basket? Because I have no idea.
Neither.
I don't know. It's a team. Go sports.
Okay, well, I'm a diehard Cubs fan. So.
Okay.
Yes. And I know a lot of my Lockport friends don't appreciate that. But I'm sorry. My father was, and I always will be. And I know my sister is too, so.
Chicago Blackhawks.
I was
Yeah.
just
Is
gonna
that
say.
Well, okay. I'm a Blackhawks fan as long as they're not playing the Avs.
I was gonna say, as long as they
There
win.
you go. Good answer.
Okay, Jess, what do the Avs do?
They play hockey.
Yes!
The ultimate sport. I played it for several years,
I
starting in
coached
Montreal,
it.
Canada.
Yeah,
Really?
I did. I coached
Awesome.
hockey for 5 years, inline, 10-year-olds.
Yeah.
Yes, and I had the best female goalie. Thank you very much.
Girls rock.
They do, they do. Maybe little Christina can be a goalie.
Yeah, I love the Blackhawks, so
Do you?
yeah.
Cool. What about the Avs?
Mm,
You're just all Blackhawk.
yeah, pretty much, just because Chicago area.
Oh, okay. I'll go with that. So, I'm going to ask you, Jessica, and then I want to ask Spence the same question about you.
Okay.
What do you think the audience remembers about you after you leave a show? What do you want them to remember then?
Oh, I would love if everyone could remember just how tight we are, how good we are as far as intonation and, every band has issues with lyrics. I do too, bad. So I'm really hoping you don't walk away going, she didn't know the words to any of those songs.
But you're making it your own.
We do that with every cover song that we play. We make it rise above, absolutely.
Cool. What do you think, James? What do you think people remember about Jessica?
Oh, killer voice.
Yeah. And she's
That's
pretty.
where it's at.
And she's pretty.
Well, she got no man. I can't say that. Hey, what are you doing looking at my...
sure
Well,
you can.
I tell you why I'm looking at it, because I want to make sure I'm on the right beat. Where are we going with this? You going to sing this early? Am I going to come in late?
There has been a couple of times, just actually recently, Michael had to go back to Chicago to see his second daughter graduate.
Wow.
And so I always make sure I tell the guys, all right, so my bodyguard's not around, so tonight I'm married to you.
And we were talking about that before the show starts, and I told Jessica the reason why I sent her to Ziggy's with Davey and Chuck, Beaver, and Gino was because I knew that they would take care of her.
Yeah.
And then I let them know, Jessica's coming, have her back.
Right.
Because it's scary when you're all alone, and especially a little tiny woman like us,
Right, yeah.
and going to a new place all by yourself.
Well, these guys are like my brothers. They're like family. We know.
We know where each other lives.
Yeah, we all know that.
There you go. All right, so after this commercial, we are going to come back, and James and Jessica are going to sing something live for us.
Woo.
I am very excited. So we will be right back. Pepperdine's integrated approach to business solutions offers you access to an array of products and services through decades of experience, state-of-the-art production processes, as well as inspired technological innovation. Whether your business or organization requires printed marketing materials, promotional ad specialty items, commercial signage, stamps, or simply functional internal forms, their dedicated staff will provide the level of personal service and support your project deserves. Pepperdine's is located at 790 Umatilla Street, Denver, Colorado, 80204, or call 303-595-3663. Okay, so they're deciding on what song they're going to play. It's kind of funny here. So did we decide?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I guess if I'm holding the Git fiddle, whatever I play is coming
The
out.
Git
That's right.
Fiddle. I
Git
like
fiddle.
that.
Well, yeah, the little Alabama Oak Ridge Boys.
There you go. All right, take it away, guys.
Going under? All right. Well, this is one of my favoriteest bands of all times. Evanescence. They're right up there with Killswitch Engage and Seven Dust, which I'm not allowed to play in the cover scene. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I would definitely love to, but
I would
that's
allow
what
it.
it is. So this is how this works, ladies and gentlemen. This is the kind of band we are. What we do is, if you find us on Facebook, right, Rise Above on Facebook, and you request songs, we actually take them into consideration, and then we play them, especially if we get enough hits saying, hey, we want you to play Aaliyah, Donnie Iris, or whatever it is. And then we all take a look at it, and if it's something that we can, musically do, that's what we'll do. And that's what just happened with this song on the Evanescence one.
Right.
So we've been messing around with it and found an acoustic version, which I've been cramming on here real quick. But it's a great tune. Amy Lee, just phenomenal. That whole band.
She's pregnant right now.
Not my fault.
I know. I know. But
I've
usually,
got the little incision. Not talking about the area, the geographics of the whole thing. Just that it's a small incision, and there's no way that I did that.
No, what I'm saying is usually when women in the music scene, they get pregnant, they have a tendency to drop off for a while. So.
You're talking like Tim McGraw's wife.
Oh yeah, and
Just breathe.
Pink did it, and
Pink's different.
well,
Yeah.
Lily Allen did it. So, I mean,
All right. Well, let's do this.
all right.
To y'all, if there's one of you, or 1,100, or 2,100. Now I'm psyching myself out. Good God. Hold on. I'm sweating. Hold on. Wait for it. I'm trying.
Oh, man.
All right, here we go. I'm going to give this a shot. The person that requested this song, appreciate it. Mike Turner has been hitting us up on the Facebook page, Rise Above, requesting songs, and that's how we go about learning it. So, Michael Turner, here we go. We haven't even played this out at one of our shows yet, have we?
Nope.
Ah, great. Cool. Hey.
Ready. Now I will tell you what I've done for you. 50,000 tears I've cried, screaming, deceiving, bleeding for you, and you still won't hear me. Don't want your hand this time, I'll save myself. Maybe I'll wake up for once, not tormented daily, defeated by you. Just when I thought I had reached the bottom, I'm dying again, going under, drowning in you, oh, falling forever. I've got to break through, going under, blurring and stirring the truth and the lies, so I don't know what's real and what's not. Always confusing the thoughts in my head, so I just can't trust myself anymore. I'm dying again, going under, drowning in you, oh, falling forever. I've got to break through, so go on and scream, scream at me. I'm so far away, and I won't be broken again. I've got to breathe, I can't keep going under, drowning in you, oh, I'm falling forever. I've got to break through, I'm going under.
Wow. That was beautiful.
Yay!
James, why are we laughing?
Why? Because I think I reversed the chord progressions on the chorus.
And you know what? Nobody would have noticed.
This is how the cover, let me show you
This is
how
how it
the
goes.
cover scene works. Okay, again, like I said, back in the day, Ivy Park Saloon, 26 is when I started playing, but I had just recently got out of the Army for the second time, and didn't know where everything was, and I had seen people playing all over the place. Like I said, those Witch Doctor, 513,
Yeah.
all these other, it's Caught in the Act, Gilded Ages, and you'd be surprised how many musicians show up and go, oh, you missed 14 notes out of that 182
Okay,
note run solo.
but Spence, those are the other musicians.
Yeah, right. And this is how it works, ladies and gentlemen. Women rule. I'm 5'9", 260 pounds. At one time, I was 5'9", 267 pounds, shredded, meathead. You could call it all kinds of other stuff, pharmaceutically enhanced. But women rule. So when you go to the clubs, you try to
Right.
get the songs
Right.
that make the
But-
women want to dance.
But what I'm right, and if they're
then
drunk
the
and
guys
they're
hang
out
out.
there dancing,
Perfect.
They're not going to hear that chord you missed. Trust
I
me.
didn't miss it. I think I reversed them. Anyhow, Michael Turner, thanks for picking. I'm going to check that. I think it sounded sonically.
I think it sounded great.
I thought you would. You just played great.
Yes.
Thanks.
You're
well,
awesome.
you know, I'm here on Raven on the Rocks, which is totally cool site. Thanks again for having us.
You're
Appreciate
very
it.
welcome.
Got to plug yourself a little bit more. And we're Rise Above. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
I plugged myself all over the place. I don't know why you didn't hear me.
Well, there's cables everywhere. here.
Yes,
This is so
there
cool.
is. There is. Yes, I have an investor in California, and he's awesome. And I also have some friends here that helped with my Kickstarter. And these mics are only a couple weeks old.
Yeah, they
You
look-
Yes.
you
They're
you
really
do
nice.
remember that when we played at the pit stop, Dean won our gift card
Yes.
and he
Beyer.
donated it
Yes.
to Raven.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes, and do you see those dead roses over there?
Mm-hmm.
He bought those for me for my birthday. They were very alive and beautiful when he bought them.
But they have an eerie kind of coolness now.
They do have
They
an area.
do.
You know, I
Right.
should take one of those dead ones with me on Halloween with my Raven costume.
There you go.
Yeah, I just don't have the heart to throw them away.
So Raven like the bird, or kind of like an
No, the bird.
sexy Elvira Raven?
It's a sexy Raven.
Outstanding.
Wait till you see it.
Again, women rule.
It's very cool. And that birthday card down there, you guys could sign it for me before you leave.
Well, happy birthday.
Dean had that made at where he works, Pepperdines. That's the commercial that I just played.
Oh.
And he had that birthday card made for me at my show. Dreamboat Andy did my show, and
Oh, Dreamboat Annie, they're good.
do you see my cowbell? I am a rockin' cowbell player.
Right.
Sweet. That was from Sunny.
But no, the cowbell was actually from the Santa Fe band.
Oh.
But because I hurt my hands, I had to make a handicap stick.
Oh, there you go.
Is that not awesome?
That is cool.
Yes. So now I don't have to grab the stick. I can just.
So you can constantly beat the men away with that.
I could do
And
that
it doesn't
too.
drop out of your hand.
Right, and it won't fly off the stage and hit somebody in the head.
Right.
So that was a lot of fun. So yeah, and I appreciate Dean giving me that gift card. I am going to use it for my first set of brochures to get my advertising going.
You know what that means? Rise Above helped Raven out.
Yes, yes,
Awesome.
yes, and I will
No,
never
this-
forget that.
You know, I will be completely truthful.
Yes.
One, because, you know, we're not married, so I don't have to lie. Just kidding, fellas. Never lie. Yeah. But this, I'm not tech savvy
Yeah.
because I am a G-man and not government garbage. But this is cool stuff.
Yeah, it is.
How this all works and
It
how
is.
you can go ahead and
We're going
reach out to
all
people all
yeah,
over the
We're all
place.
over the world.
even to some Canadians.
Yeah, shout out to Andre.
Yes. Yes.
See, I'm leading you and
Yep,
trying to segue into your friends, which you have failed to forget. Hey, how you doing up there up north?
So who is Andre?
He is a very, very special friend of mine that I met actually on the internet when I was going through my divorce. And although we have never, ever met,
Isn't that cool?
we stay in touch all over, and he's one of my big fans. So
That is
shout
very
out to
cool.
Andre.
Yay, Andre.
In
Good
Canada.
going. Yes. I have a friend in Canada. Her name is Laura Seltus, and I used to take ballet with her. Her mother used to teach ballet, and I was the kitty cat, and she was the bird. Go figure. Now it's all switched. And she's an actress, and she was in Flicka too.
Ooh,
Oh, right on.
Yes. Yes. I can't wait for her to come to Denver someday. I'll have her on the show.
Still up in Canada?
She is still in Canada. Yes.
Right on.
Yes, but the internet has its pros and cons, But finding all these old friends from high school, I mean, wow.
Right, to see how
Yeah.
and what people are doing and
see, I have a hard time with that only because I feel I graduated in a class of 550.
Yeah,
I stay in close contact with like 2 or 3.
really.
One happens to be my cousin.
But come out to the shows, ladies and gentlemen. She really is friendly.
Yes, she is.
Actually, no.
No, she is.
2 of my college friends are here. They ended up marrying each other.
Wow.
And they moved. They actually live here in Littleton. Matt and
Really?
Shanna Sargent. But I met them in college. And they were out here when I got out here.
Where did you go to college?
I went to a really small, very conservative Christian college in Indiana,
Oh.
next to Notre Dame.
Conservative as in politically conservative?
Well,
or like
pretty much
cross your
everybody.
legs conservative? Or
Yeah, we
cross your heart?
when we enrolled, we had to sign a piece of paper that stated we would not drink, we would not smoke anything, we would not dance, we couldn't play cards.
Get
So basically the movie Footloose.
Pretty much.
But
yeah.
you had to pay to go there. To
Well,
not, you had to pay there not to have fun.
Raymond, I won.
Awesome.
I won a music scholarship to that college through a songwriting competition.
Oh,
Get out.
awesome.
And where is that song that I've been bugging you for 2 years?
Well, see, that's what a lot of people don't know. People ask me all the time, "Who's your biggest influence growing up?" Well,
Hey, that was one of my questions.
I grew up in a very, very, very strict,
Conservative.
very Republican
Bible Belt.
household, and we were only allowed to listen to Christian music. So seriously, from the time when I started playing music at 4, from the time I was about 15, I only listened to Christian music. So I was Amy Grant's biggest fan. I used to follow that girl everywhere.
Yeah.
And then I hit that magical age of 15 where all girls go insane.
Right.
And then all hell broke loose, and I found every kind of music that there was out there. And by the time I was 15, 16, I had every Cure album and Depeche Mode album there was out. And
Human League?
yeah, all that electric, Euro,
Don't you want
80s,
Keep talking. I'll
all
sing
of
behind
that.
you.
Erasure, and
So, Jess, when you were 4, did you sing or did you start playing the keyboard?
I was actually I have a kind of a cool story. I was adopted out of an orphanage when I was 3.5, and I stayed with my parents for another 3 years, and then after I'd been there, they adopted 2 more kids. But I have, when people ask me, do you have brothers, do you have sisters, I say, yeah, I have an older brother and a younger sister.
Well,
even
of course
though
you do.
I was the first one in the family. So when we all hit the age of 5, except when my mom got my brother, he was 9. But they immediately, as soon as she got David and Tiffany, everybody went into piano lessons, whether they liked it or not. And practice was, my mom sat right next to you with a timer. There was no screwing up. There was no playing around. There was none of that. She sat right there, and we practiced daily. Once we each hit 5th grade, we were then forced to take on a second instrument, but this one was of our choice. So I started playing trumpet, my brother played the clarinet, and my sister played the flute. When I hit 8th grade, my mom was, and we all had private lessons in all instruments, and my mom was done fighting. She said, that's it, I'm done. I can't stand the screaming, fighting, tears, blood, whatever, to force you guys to play. Y'all can quit everything if you want. I don't care. My brother and my sister quit.
Aww.
I said, oh no, not only am I not quitting, but I want their instruments and I want their private lessons. So in 8th grade, I'm playing 4 different instruments. Yeah.
Wow.
I picked up another instrument just about every single year.
Good for you.
Went to school, went to college for secondary music education. I actually wanted to be a band director. until I did my student teaching with a 6th grade band, and I was like, yeah, I don't ever want to do this daily as a job now. I swear. I mean, you know, and nothing against 6th grade players, because believe me, I know that there are some prodigies out there that can pick up any
Definitely.
instrument, but the majority of the band class sounded horrible daily because they're only in 6th grade. So
Right.
I mean, you know.
Right.
So then I switched over to become a choir director, and I did all the classes for that. But yeah, that's what I went to music school for.
So you've been singing since you were 4.
Yes, evidently, I don't know a whole lot about my situation and how exactly I ended up. I did do some searching when I was pregnant with my first daughter, just because I wanted to see if I could find anything out to pass down to her. I didn't, not really.
We lost Jess.
Yeah, I lost my train of thought.
That's okay.
You wanted to find something to pass down, like singing?
Right. Well,
What?
I just genealogy. I don't know what my ethnicity is. I have no idea. I don't even know what my last name used to be. So,
You're Jessica.
well,
Jesse.
that's only what
Jessie,
my mom
yeah.
calls me. My mother is the only one that's really allowed to call me Jessica.
And me, if I'm standing far enough
no,
away.
no, he usually does it on stage where I
She
don't-
cannot physically hit me
Right,
because
right.
I have witnesses.
No, I go by Jessie. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
Yeah, I was kind of just gonna let it fly with you because you're Raven.
Well, I will call you Jessie. But see, your stepdaughter's Jessie, or is
I go
she
by
Jess?
actually, her real name is Yasmina.
Yeah.
Get out.
That's why I go by Jessie, because it's hard to say.
So
Yeah.
what nationality is that?
Serbian.
Wow. Yasmina. I love that.
Thanks.
And your daughter's getting Christina?
Yeah, with
I
a
mean-
K.
Oh.
So that was my great grandma's name and my mom's sister's name.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yasmina. That is very cool. That
Thanks.
sounds like a song, Jess.
Is that a hint?
That's a little hint. Just a little one.
I gotta tell you, that's one of the biggest differences between the Chicago music scene and out here. First of all, everyone thinks because Chicago is like 10 times bigger than Denver, there really is no want or need for
It's too
original
goddamn
music
cold.
out there.
It is cool.
Now, I mean, I was in an original band out there called Ice Cold Katie. You can buy those on iTunes if you check them out.
Ice Cold Katie.
Ice cold, Katie. Ergo, it's too cold. They play icicles at different lengths so you could get different sounds, kind of like a beer bottle
There you
at
go.
a certain level.
Yes.
Glasses of wine.
But there were only 2 places that really wanted to book original bands. One was called the South Shore Brewery, and it was in Michigan City, Indiana. And another one is called Beer Geeks, and it's this tiny, teeny, tiny bar. So it's like 10 people, I swear to God. But they will only bring in original music, and there again, you know, the bar is really small. So,
Right. Okay, Jesse, have you ever heard of M&R Rush?
yes, I am friends with them.
No, you are not.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Go look on my Facebook page. You got it wide open.
Did you ever go to any of their shows back home?
No, I have actually. I have not. No, I played in a lot of. We did a lot of benefits out there, and they were always involved in the benefit. But because they were such a bigger band as far as members, how many members they have, they always went first. And I would
Yeah.
always get there when
They were gone.
they were either packing up or leaving.
You know
I
what?
never got to see one of
Well,
their shows.
on my Global Eye tonight, I will play something for you.
Okay.
And I have a story for you about them.
Okay.
My best friend in high school, one of my best friends was Pat DeBarbara. And we used to go from high school to high school following M&R Rush when they played covers.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. And I had a party one year, and of course we could not get M&R Rush to come and play. But Pat and I made cardboard cutouts of John McFarland, who I had a crush on, and she had a crush on Marty Martirosian, who's the drummer. So we made cardboard cutouts, and I wish I still had them because they turned out so perfect.
Oh my gosh, that would be such like a historical. I save one thing that I find
But-
at a gig.
So last year I went back home. I mean, I have gone home to see them a few times, but last year they were together for 40 years.
Yeah,
Same players plus one. And I mean, that doesn't happen often.
I'm trying to really
No.
quickly look up. I actually just got notified like 2 days ago from their keyboard player that they were doing.
Carl?
Yeah, that they were
Yeah.
doing a show, and I was going to show you. I am friends with them, I'm telling you.
I believe you. Well, last summer I went back home to do a video of, like a video documentary of them, which I still have to put together, which
Really?
Yes. But the problem happened, first of all, Southwest was not very nice with my mixer.
Yeah.
So when I got there, it wasn't working right. And we were in a church because the show they were doing was in for this like church benefit festival thing, which was
Okay.
outside. And they let us go in the church to do the interview. And it sounds like we're in a church. But I am still going to put that together, especially just for you.
Yeah, do that. I
But-
would love to see that.
Yes, but it was so fun. And Jeff Loof, the new guy, got me up on stage and put his guitar around me and took pictures of me with his guitar on.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, and I will have to show you. They're in one of my boxes out there. That wall, like when you come down the stairs, is
Right.
going to be all my band pictures of me and
like, yeah,
band members.
memorabilia.
Well, I have a picture of them back in like 1976.
Wow.
And then I have their new picture, and I have them together, and I have 2 guitar picks from 1976.
Wow. I save guitar picks too.
So we're going to have to play a little Eminar Rush for my Global Eye on Talent. Okay, so you going to sing something else for us? I'm going to do another commercial, but when we come back, what are we going to hear?
I'm gonna keep it a secret, and I'm not gonna say.
Oh, it's a secret.
Yes.
All right. Well, don't anybody go away because we will be right back with Jessie Balding and her sidekick Spence.
Yes.
Supporting local businesses doesn't stop with the economy. It is all about creating a stable and vibrant community. Stimulate our economy by browsing Rely Local's business directory. Saving money doesn't have to cost you, and you no longer have to weed the coupon books that fill your mailbox. Just print them from Rely Local Littleton. Rely Local has combined online job boards and newspapers to provide you with the most local jobs in the Littleton area. Get connected. We want you to be an active partner in our campaign to rebuild the Littleton economy. Rely Local Littleton, your source for supporting local businesses.
Today's Rely Local Littleton Meet a Local Leader is Alternative Arts Tattoo. Alternative Arts Tattoo business philosophy is simple. Be clean, provide high-quality artwork, be nice to people, and offer fair prices. This is not your stereotypical tattoo parlor. It has been designed to break down stereotypes. Tattooing has become more mainstream from the corporate boardroom to school classrooms. Tattoos are a reflection of an individual's interests, hobbies, and expression of themselves in true living art form. They welcome everyone to visit their studio to see what they have to offer. Alternative Arts offers gift cards and gift certificates, which is the perfect gift for the person who has everything and will last a lifetime. Fritz at Alternative Arts Tattoo began tattooing in 1989 at the age of 20. During his time as a tattooer, he has strived to constantly improve as an artist, the people he works with, where he works, and the equipment that he uses. His business mantra is, everyone who walks through that door is a potential lifetime client. His primary goal as a tattoo artist is to please each and every client that honors him with his or her patronage. No one understands how lucky they are to do what they love and make a living at it more than he does. It is with humble gratitude that he thanks every one of you that has graced his shop and the enthusiastic hope that if you haven't already, you will someday soon. You can find Alternative Arts Tattoo at 8966 West Bowles Avenue, Unit Z in Littleton, Colorado. Call Fritz at 303-972-5600 7797.
Who I am.
And we're back. Okay, Spence.
What's happening?
Before we go playing some songs here,
Mm-hmm.
what'd you play in high school? Were you a sports nut, or did you play the cello?
No, I played football. But I was I don't know, I wouldn't say music. I was a vocal major, even though it doesn't sound like, but that's what 30 years of drinking and chewing Copenhagen will do to you.
Oh.
However, when I went to high school in Cleveland, Ohio, my last 3 years. And
Is that where you grew up?
no, I grew up everywhere. Father was in immigration, so every 3-4 years we'd pick up and move. Born in Chula Vista, California, a couple places, Spokane. Yeah. Anyhow, bounced around.
Wait, what did he do in immigration?
He worked for the Border Patrol.
Oh, okay. Because you said, I don't know if he was in immigration or he was running from immigration, because you said you were moving around.
Yes. My last name is Scottish, but no, we did not get over.
He's an illegal.
We did not come
So
over on the boat.
your father worked for the immigration patrol people.
Yeah, well, Border Patrol.
Well, okay,
So it was
got
under
it.
immigration. So,
So you-
traveled, bounced around all over the place. Ended up in Cleveland, Ohio. Had choir with Halle Berry.
Get
she
out.
went to that school. Played
Get
football
out.
against Chris Spielman, who actually destroyed me. But anyhow, getting back to that, I played football and back. It's not really big out here, but out east and around the Great Lakes, they have all kinds of different ways to get educated.
Right.
Auto body, auto mechanics,
Right.
machine, all that kind of stuff.
They
which
still
all-
have that?
I don't
think
know.
they do.
I would assume that. I don't know why they would close that up.
Yeah, no, they don't.
But definitely out here they have nothing like that. So all the football meatheads went ahead and did all those kind of, they got real
Right.
education.
Right.
Me, women were in two places. They were either in band, which my brother played because he's actually talented, and then choir, which I could sing a little bit. So I went there. And all the guys would make fun of me, be up there all yoked out back in the day. And
But you
and
had
they'd
all
be
the
like,
prom
"Ugh."
dates.
Well, I don't know. I tried to take full advantage of my
I
situation.
bet you did.
I tried to. I apologize.
So how'd you end up in Denver?
Actually, I got out of the Army the first time. My parents had moved here during that time. And I just visited and fell in love with it. Again, I was West Coast living for a lot of part of it, my life. And then
Right.
in Georgia and in Baltimore, Maryland, Montreal. And this is about the farthest east I'll live again. I got to have
Yeah.
big mountains around me. So I just fell in love with it, got hooked up, had to go back in the Army again for the first fun in the sun, and then got out and started going to college, and then just stayed here. Colorado's
you.
gorgeous.
It is.
It's gotten a little big
Got
over the
has
last 20
wonderful
some
weather
years.
though.
Right. Yeah, the weather's fabulous.
It is.
So, again, like I said, back in high school, all the guys made fun of me, but I was at the place to be, and I had a friend who was in choir that was also in band, played a little guitar. So I messed around with that because I had seen him in high school in the high school band that was cool,
Right.
and never caught on to it, never did real good at it. Bought one when I got out of the Army a second time. Then I seen all these cover bands back in the day. And then at 26, I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to do this. And not classically trained like our true musician here. I just did it by ear, hung downstairs, down in the basement for about a year and a half, and then came out, tried getting into the cover scene, played with a lot of different bands. It's funny how it's a small network of people. There's the A-level people back in the day, which are still at that, level playing
Right.
the certain clubs. Then there's all the next level trying to get there back in the day at that level, which was I considered the B level, and I was definitely in the B level. But we all knew each other, and like you said, your band your friends from Chicago had been together for how
I'm
long?
in a rush.
Since 1976.
40 years.
You're lucky if a band stays together 7 to 6 months
Right.
without changing a person.
Right.
Because this band originally started out as No Quarter
Mm-hmm.
with Stu Lipa, Ron something, I can't remember his name, Monty, and then it morphed. Went through a lot of singers, and again, Jesse came out and knocked it out of the ballpark. We had a singer, D-Ray, who played, I think, with Vivid Black for a little bit. They're I don't know if they're still playing, but they were a pretty big thing here last year. So
So where can we see Rise Above?
I think our next show is going to be, it's Parker, Aurora. It's Parker and Quincy. It should be Emerald Isle.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. They're, I believe they're going to start having bands. Been playing out on the back porch
Right.
or the deck, which is gorgeous. It's a lot of fun.
Here in Colorado, they call it the patio.
The patio.
Yeah. Down south, it's the back porch.
Down south, it's the back porch. Well, I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't know it was called the patio.
The back porch has the recliner and the beer fridge.
The beer fridge.
It's
Right.
not this Friday. It's a week from Friday.
She said, where are we playing next?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be at Emerald Isle, so it'll be
October
3rd.
3rd. Yes.
We'll be playing there. And again, if you want to hear a song, hit us up at Rise Above on Facebook. Or you can contact Ravens on the Rock. She'll let us know that, hey, man, you need to go learn Sepultura, Lamb of God. I'd appreciate it, people. Help me out here. No more Jessies, girl. Come on. But that's how that is. And then I think the next show after that might be at Chappie Sweetwater.
Oh,
Sweetwater
I
and
know
Grill.
Chappie.
Yeah, he does as well. I enjoy that. They have. I hate to plug their restaurant, but they have the best smothered tater tots
Really?
with green chili. It's disgustingly
Sounds
good.
really good.
Oh, yeah, you're saying that in front of the pregnant woman over here.
Covered with ice cream.
Now,
and
now,
pickles.
James, you're going to have to drive all the way up to Sweetwater after the show to get Jess over here some tater
Right.
tots.
We only live
Absolutely.
like 10 minutes away.
Oh, okay. Good.
But what was the original question before I rambled on?
High school sports, but that's
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, there you go.
We know you were a football player and a band geek and a choir guy with Halle Berry, which is very cool. So did you guys decide what you're going to sing for us next?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I don't know who plays it, but everybody seems to enjoy the song, especially when you get to the chorus. So, you out there in radio or IT land can sing along too. Go ahead and raise your hand, and
Wave 'em in the air like you don't care.
yeah, right.
Really? All right,
Yeah.
let's do this.
You ready?
I'm ready.
I am
Oh,
ready.
okay.
ready?
I'm sorry. I'm.
That's okay.
Yeah.
25 years and my life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination. I realized quickly when I knew I should that the world was made up of this brotherhood of man, for whatever that means. Into a crazy time when I'm lying in bed just to get it all out what's in my head, and I'm feeling a little peculiar. And so I wake up in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream for the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? Then I cry. No, my God, do I cry here? I cry all the time in this institution, and I pray. No, my God, do I pray here? I pray every single day for revolution into a crazy time when I'm lying in bed just to get it all out what's in my head at night. I'm feeling a little peculiar, and so I wake up in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream from the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? Do, 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 25 years and my life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination. Yeah.
Yay! That was beautiful. I love that song, and you do it so well.
Thank you so much.
So,
Sorry about that beeping.
I
Threw me off.
just thought that was part of the song.
It was, it came in at the wrong time. Beep, beep.
Are you using a click track?
No, it's,
There you
I
go.
thought I had it to, I'm not technically savvy, so therefore I thought I had it on vibrate, but it's vibrate/ringer.
Oh, okay.
Why would you ever make some kind of either vibrate or ring?
Not both.
Right.
Well, I do both, but
Outstanding.
anyway.
You rock.
So James, Jess told us that Amy Grant, she grew up with Amy Grant by force.
Mm-hmm.
Who were your favorite artists? Who inspired you?
Inspired me to play and write music.
Yes.
Oh,
And by the way, audience, James and I had a little discussion before the show, and he's written a lot of songs, so he is going to be sending those to me, and we are going to be playing them on Raven on the Rock. Okay, go ahead.
well, let me plug them, even though we're no longer together. It was a band called Full Circle. They were an original band around here, and they were pretty good, pretty
Yeah.
damn good. And they lost their singer Brad, who's a phenomenal guitar player. Why they chose me, I have no idea, other than they can push me around and tell me what to do. So, anyhow, they had 3 CDs, and there's killer leads on that. Brad, if you ever listen to this, dude, you rock. It was a pain in the ass. So, anyhow, we ended up working on a 4 CD, and we did 6 songs for that, and we have 4 more ready to go, and we never did it. So,
So who inspired you to write those songs?
you know what? Here's the deal, right? So I traveled all over the place as a kid. I grew up earlier. I bounced around from Washington State, 3 different places to Georgia and then back. So when I was younger, it was all about the country. Oak Ridge Boys, Alabama, the Judds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And so did all that. And then I eventually ended up in Cleveland, Ohio. So then I got introduced to a whole bunch of cool stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't, and that's, I graduated 87, so all the cool hair rock was coming out. All those guys who can sing high, awesome stuff. So,
How many pairs of spandex did you own, James?
Absolutely none. Back then, my legs were way too big. Everything got a little thin. The material. So anyhow, hoo-ha. So again, I bounced around. So I've listened and loved all kinds of music. This is the way I do it. Either it's a good song or it's not. Does not matter the genre.
I'm that way too.
So if it's a good song, there's nothing funnier than I roll up on my Harley. I ride a motorcycle, and you'll hear Tim McGraw one song, and then it'll switch to a Seven Dust song, and then it'll go right into
Vanilla Ice.
No, it's not that bad, ladies and gentlemen.
No,
but no, Will Smith, The Fresh Prince. Summertime. It's summertime.
Yeah.
Summertime.
Yeah.
Or some Father MC.
Yeah. Bare Naked Ladies.
I can do it for you. So, and I'll roll up on, and then all of a sudden Father MC comes on, or something like that. People look at me like, what's your problem? There's no problem. It's either a good song or it isn't. And this is how you write songs, ladies and gentlemen. And I promise you that, one, we have songs that we're going to finish up and she's going to sing for us.
Good.
In this. So we'll have that original stuff.
Good.
Guaranteed. We'll go to Crystal Clear Recording, owned by Chris Carrion, and get that done. And we'll get it to you.
All
so
right.
Where was I going with this? What I said just before that?
Your inspirations growing up and
Musical.
Oh, well, I've listened to everybody, and again, like I said, I really didn't pick up the guitar till I seen those guys bringing the rock here around in the Denver circuit. So
Right.
those guys were playing covers. So I'd say a lot of it was Skid Row, phenomenal guitar players. Tesla, phenomenal. I'll never get to that level. Period. I just don't have the talent, but I enjoy bringing the rock. Those kind of guitar players just killed it for me. So when I'd see these guys here actually doing it, I was like, man, I gotta try that.
Good.
So here I am.
Well, Brian Hornbuckle inspired me to buy a bass, but then I hurt my hand, so.
Sorry about the paw.
Yeah, no, I had an EMG today. I still have ink all over me, and she was just shocking me all over the place. So maybe now we'll be able to figure out what the heck is going on with me, and I'll be able to play that bass pretty soon. But I can still play my cowbell, so that's all,
Right.
Cowbell rocks.
Cowbell rocks.
More
yes.
cowbell.
And
Yes.
like they have it in Skid Row. They have cowbell.
Yeah.
Aerosmith has cowbell.
Yeah.
It's all the good stuff.
Yes.
I don't know that. So you promote local bands, right? And mostly original music. So what are you getting nowadays around? Is it what? Don't get upset, anybody. Is it like the Cookie Monster? I'd like the cookie. C is for cookie. Or are you getting some melodic stuff, or you getting country? What do you promote here?
I'm getting it all.
I like cookies.
My
Cookies are good. Two peanut butter jelly sandwich. I grew up on Sesame Street. How you like that?
So did I. Oh, I told you we were gonna have fun tonight.
Absolutely.
What was the question? I
The
totally forgot
question
now.
was, we're rambling. I'm
Oh,
new to this. What kind
right.
of bands do you get in here? Are we gonna?
My
we're gonna
show
hear some?
is not genre specific. I promote
Awesome.
all bands. I promote young and old. Everything. I just think Denver music needs to be heard. You know, there's amazing music out here, and there's crap on the radio. I'm sorry.
At times, yes.
Yes, there is crap on the radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning to All Repeat Radio. Yes, we are going to play that song at least 15 times by the time you go to work, by the time you work, and by the time you leave work. You'll probably hear one of these songs at least 12 to 15 times. Brought to you by Whammo. I would like to take a hammer and beat that little gopher to death that's playing that song 15 times.
Well, I only play it once a show.
Awesome.
I might repeat it, a couple times a month, but
But you know what I'm saying.
I
The
do
song
know what
comes
you're
out,
saying.
It gets into rotation.
Oh, yes.
And I'm not privy or
Yes.
understand all that.
when I worked at Village Inn, the cooks would have, I don't even know if it was considered rap. They would have something on in the kitchen. And it seemed like every time I came in the kitchen to get my order, that song was
The same
playing.
song.
Right?
It's like Groundhog Day in music world.
Yes,
There you go.
definitely.
Bill Murray wakes up. But he did get good at piano later
Right?
on.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, there you go.
Save the Kid.
So do you guys know Michael Morrow?
Why do I know that name? I know of
Fire,
that
Water, and
name.
Medicine Show. He was in, let's see, yes, you were here, The Switch,
Yeah,
with,
yeah.
with Ricochet and, Alan.
Randy Mossman.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay,
Know
all
of
those
him.
guys.
I think
yes.
he got married recently or going on his honeymoon. Congratulations,
Randy.
Randy.
Yes, Randy did.
Oh, Randy did, yeah.
Yeah. Congratulations.
No, Michael's been married a while. But if they want to go on another honeymoon, go
Right,
for it.
Go for it. Yeah.
I am going to play one of my favorites of Michael Morrow's called Pass the Bottle Around.
All right.
You
That
ready
sounds
for
like
this?
fun.
It
No,
is.
I want a bottle.
All right.
I want to.
Well, here we go.
I get high on whiskey and cola. Throw a couple pills, show keep my motor rolling. like to make your guitar. It's really nice for the show. They look good on your back, these old guitar straps. Baby, baby, Raven raps.
This is Raven with Eggs and Kegs Radio Show here on VRDO, and you're listening to Rockin' Raven.
And we're back. We're just having so much fun here. So I am also going to play for you, since you've asked about what I do and what I'm about. A young man who I met when he was 13. I just went to his show last weekend. His name is Jacob Larson. And I did a video show with him. He's going to be on my show next Monday, this coming Monday. But 2.5 years ago, I did a show with him, a video show. And after the video show, Dad pulled me to the side and said, Raven, you're going to have to edit a lot of that out, because Jacob was talking, he was so excited. He wanted to play with, the Hornbuckles, and he wanted to play with Hazel Miller, and he wanted to play with the Groove Hogs. And he hadn't done any of that and hadn't even talked to these people about it, and here he is going on my show about it. Well, guess what? Jacob has done now all those things.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yes. He's 16 now. Amazing blues singer. It just phenomenal. And he has sang with Hazel Miller. Steve Crenshaw, Brian Hornbuckle were on his CD, The Blues Is Calling. So I'm going to play that for you in a minute. So you can... We'll do it. My birthday party a couple years ago, Steve Crenshaw's band played for my birthday party at Cheers, and Jacob came.
Cherry
and-
Vale?
Who?
Cherry Vale? Was the band Cherry Vale?
No.
Okay.
No. I didn't know what you were talking about.
Sorry.
That's all right. But Jacob came to that show, and my yellow Mustang out there.
Yes.
He sang Mustang Raven for my birthday.
Oh.
Yes, and it was very cool. And I do. It's not a really good. It's not. Do you do that one?
Yes, it is probably one of the first ones I did a long time ago.
Yeah.
And it's always cool. Mustang Raven.
Yeah.
I like your Mustang, by the way.
Yes.
you.
We had that
Emma.
story that I
We
had
did.
one of those
Yes.
in the Army.
Yes.
They're great little cars.
I'm hoping before winter hits, she's going to be pink.
Ooh.
And I will tell you why. When I bought her, she was burgundy. And my second son worked at, then it was Checkers, now it's O'Reilly's. And he got 20% off paint. Well, I originally wanted Hunter Metallic Green, because when I was 16, I saw this Hunter Metallic Green 65 Mustang, and I just had to have it, and my dad wouldn't get it because it needed too much work. So after having 4 boys, I didn't try again for a girl. I bought a Mustang instead, named her Emma.
Emma.
Yes, and Emma is an adventure. She is. And she really does have feelings. She doesn't like a lot of guys. If you're mean to her, she will stop running. Which I was... Over the weekend, I had somebody in my car being mean to her. I know he was joking, but she knew he was joking. She knows he loves her. So we couldn't get Hunter Metallic Green at Checker, so we got yellow. And then I just fell in love with it because there were like no yellow cars
Right.
at all 5 years ago, let alone a 65 Mustang.
Right.
Now there are yellow cars everywhere. So now I have to make Emma stand out again. So I'm
Yeah.
thinking like a very light pink.
Do your thing.
Yes.
White interior.
No, I have zebra seat covers that I got last.
They're plush velvet.
Yeah.
Do you want them?
No, they're not. They're micro velvet or something. I don't know, but they're zebra. But I got them last February, right before I hurt my hands, and now I can't get like underneath to get the old ones off. And yesterday, I got a shock in my hand and dropped my coffee cup right on the driver's seat.
Oh.
So I had to like take my seat cover and smush it up in the back, because I can't get it off. I'm just going to end up cutting it off. And put a towel there. And yeah, it wasn't pretty. Anyway, so your most embarrassing moment, guys, on stage. That many?
No, I have.
9th grade, I sang Lionel's Richie Still.
Did you?
Yes.
For like the talent contest at school?
No, in choir, because that's where the women were.
Right. How'd that work?
Huh?
How'd that work?
They said it went well, but I knew I was shaky, scared.
Yeah.
Like I am now. I don't know why. I can't even see any of you people out there. But I know what you're looking at. You're looking at your dash. Going, what the hell is wrong with that guy? By the way, this shirt, if you're looking at us right now, which I know you're not, does not come with batteries.
It's very bright.
Yeah, it's very bright yellowish green with reflective tape. I'll tell you what, if you don't go see Rise Above for the music, go for James's comedy act.
I make him talk during the whole show too. I don't. He's like, you talk for a while. No, you just keep talking.
Well, you know, and I got to tell you, this is really fun because now I can't wait to come to one of your shows because there's nothing more that I hate is to go see a band with the band members just standing there playing their instruments, no smiles, you know, and they don't talk to the audience, or they talk to each other and say, what song do you want to play next? And then stand there for 3 minutes deciding, have a set list. Come on.
Yeah, I'm very obsessive about the set lists. I make sure that we have one before every show.
And okay, Jess, even if you don't have a set list, okay, and you and the drummer and the bass player are deciding what song to play, James can entertain the audience.
Absolutely.
Something.
That
you know,
happens,
give us something.
Right,
Look.
dead air sucks. Sucks dead air.
Yeah, it does.
Dead air sucks dead
Okay,
air.
so what's Jesse, your most embarrassing moment?
Oh man, on stage, I am gonna share a secret that I don't know is kind of controversial. I am not gonna name names. I will not name names.
Okay.
I never post a whole lot on my Facebook, but I read everything.
Yeah.
And there was an opinion that a musician threw out about a piece of equipment that some people use and some people don't. And it started this huge uproar about why people use this piece of equipment, how it helps them, what would happen if they didn't have it. I have a tendency to memorize everything because I'm legally blind and I can't see anything. Mm-hmm. So I memorize everything.
Oh.
I
think I remember this.
Oh, yeah. And I
don't.
I've screwed up. I will switch around verses in a song, or I will make stuff up as I'm singing. It's just...
Didn't Joe Walsh at Mile High, back when it was a real stadium, you could call Mile High, repeat the first verse? And that's Joe Walsh, from Joe Walsh, James and the Gang, the Eagles, and then Joe Walsh, and he's multi-million. Awesome. I seen him on Daryl's House. Check it out, people. Hate to interrupt, but if you ever go, it's like some channel on my 400 channels I have, that 400 suck, but only 2 work. Daryl's House. Joe Walsh. Daryl from Daryl Hall and Oates.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that stuff?
Yes,
And he has
when he
people
brings
come
in-
He has all genres come in and
Yeah.
just crushes it. But anyhow, as
I
we
saw Paramore.
segue back to Jessica and her story of, basically this is how it is, people. People make mistakes.
Yes.
Go
they
along.
do.
It's rock and roll. It's supposed to be fun.
Right.
If you want to be anal, go to the Opera House downtown in Denver. It's beer.
You know-
it's food. It's rock and roll. Have a good time. Dance.
As far as screwing up, messing up, yeah, that's got to be, like, my embarrassing. But, I mean, I've had, like, drunk people fall into my keyboard, knock over my monitor. I'm scrambling to get mics off the floor. I'm trying right in the middle of trying to sing. I mean, that's embarrassing, but it's not really my issue.
But that's rock and roll.
Okay, I want to know how you both handle this situation. What do you do when you're up there singing and there is somebody standing in front of you dancing so terribly horrible? How do you not laugh?
This is what I usually do. I keep straight faced. I do my thing. And then when there's like a verse or a guitar solo or something, I will turn around and look at my good friend and drummer Craig, and we will spit on each other laughing. Because the last thing you want to do is make fun of somebody's head. They're out there having a good time. But you know they're dancing and they came from the bathroom and he forgot to button his fly. Or, you know, something, but it's supposed to be fun. If you're going to, you know, hey, if you're going to critique every single mistake, it's rock and roll, it's fun time. Right. It's a blast.
It is.
Come out to have a good time.
Exactly.
And interact, because I try to talk to people.
Good.
Sometimes they kind of like, ew, here comes Shrek. What's he want?
Well, maybe
shut up, donkey.
Maybe in that shirt.
Right. But, you know, have fun, relax, have you a couple cocktails, have you some good food. The tater tots at Chaffrey's Sweetwater Bar and Grill, or Emerald Isles, they got great burgers too.
Have you? You've played at X, haven't you?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Caramelized onion burger.
Right. There you go.
Oh my God.
So you can basically go down to each venue there is, and somebody has a signature something.
Yes.
That really rocks. Actually, last time we did X, what was that, last month?
Yeah, a couple weeks ago, actually.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm lost in space. But we did X, and I had their nachos, and it comes out in this bowl, and it does not look that big till you get halfway through with it, and now you're just right down at the bottom. So they do it up good there too. Good. But again, come out, have fun, relax, enjoy. I mean, this is. I know Jesse sometimes. I said Jesse. Sorry.
You did.
Jessica. For all you who are going back in on this podcast saying, oh, she hates Jessica. Jesse, like, if I see a musician I know, I don't know why I want them to play a song. Come up on stage. Right. Musicians network. Don't just sit there and say, oh, that's not pro, yada, yada. You're lucky if you're making $300 to $600 for the night. You're going to split it a bazillion ways. Cool. And, you know, you can ride off on your white horse all you want. My name's James Spence. I'm in the band Rise Above. I'm the good guy playing the pink guitar. So if you have an issue
Metallic
with that.
Pink.
It's pillow top, actually. It's gorgeous. But what I'm saying is, let it go and have fun and bring the rock and have a good time.
So what you're saying is, when I come to a show, I can play my cowbell with you.
Absolutely.
Actually, get up on stage. You want to bring your cowbell, and it fits the song, by all means. I see musician. I've had Andy Seawald from Dana Rocks up. Yeah. Kim Lewin up. All kinds of people that I see.
Well, we had Rob Warnke. He came up and played.
Right.
Jeff Quinn showed up at our gig. He was extremely tired. We asked him to play, but he was like, dude, I got to go home. So Jeff Quinn didn't play. Yeah.
I'm going to try to get Dreamboat Annie in here.
Oh, I love those guys. Those are my peeps, man.
Well, now that I can do covers, and now that we can, you know, bring some instruments in, and not easy with the drums. Some guy had a drum box, but I guess I could put a mic out into the music room next door, and they could play the drums out there.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, Sunny does all that. She sings.
She does.
She plays the drums. How's she gonna do that?
She slices. She dices. She juliennes.
They used to live right down the street from me.
Oh yeah, I love.
Then I moved. All right, so how about if we play a little Jacob Larson, and then we will be back for another song from you guys.
All right, cool.
All right, here is 16-year-old blues, funk, rock and roll guy, Jacob Larson.
But
city of Denver, Colorado, it's Raven's Eye on Global Talent with your host, Rockin' Raven, keeping her golden eye across the state, across the country, and around the world to bring you the best talent possible. And now, here's your host, Rockin' Raven.
Okay, Jessica. This one, Jesse, I'm sorry.
It's all good.
This one is for you. Here is M&R Rush from Back Home with their song Different Breed of Cat.
Sweet.
And that was M&R Rush from Back Home in the Chicago area and the Indiana area and the Michigan area.
In the conservative area where Jesse grew up with the nuns and the rulers and the...
Okay, so who's this Andy person that wants us to stop talking?
Oh, Andy, our guitar player.
Okay, Andy.
Andrew Seawald.
Okay, Andrew, why aren't you here?
He drives truck.
Oh.
He's a truck driver.
Yeah?
He goes across country.
Oh.
Then he comes by and brings the rock.
Cool.
Actually, Andrew, if you're listening, his daughter and my daughter had a band together for a while, and they were actually kick-ass.
Really?
I don't understand exactly what happened. They were called Hit or Miss, and they were really, really good. And then,
That sounds familiar.
Young Egos. Well, Hit or Miss is a song by Paramore, I think.
No,
The title.
I'm thinking, how long ago was this
A
band?
couple years ago. But they were kids, and they brought the rock, man. They had killer hooky songs. I'll send that to you, too.
Yeah, please do.
And it's real good.
Did they by any chance do any like Mile High Scenester fundraisers?
They did like Cervantes and a bunch of other shows. They played down on the 16th Street Mall. It took me months to get them. I'm like, you guys are actually good, not because I know you or, I sired one of you.
Yeah.
It's like, these are hooky songs. They're great.
Right.
Because this is how you can tell if a song is good. Put a 2 to 5-year-old child next to the speaker. And if they bounce up and down,
It's a good song. There you go.
It's that simple. So you guys, when you're writing stuff, let a little kid hear it.
Right.
And if they bounce up and down, you've got something.
There you go.
If they just stand there and look at you and have a weird look on their face, they're probably pooping in their diaper. Or the song sounds like the poopy in their diaper.
So where's Andy at right now?
I don't know. Where you at, Andrew? Text me, brother.
Yeah, let us know where you're at. All right, Andrew, this next song is for you. What are you going to sing for us, Jesse?
We're gonna do a duet. It's done by Florida Georgia Line. It's called Cruise.
I love this song. What?
You're all looking at me now. I can play in front of 100 people. When I was in Full Circle, I played in front of thousands of people. I have one person looking at me, and I joked.
Okay, I'll turn around. I'll turn around. I won't look at you, James.
And the hits keep coming. Anyhow, this is a little song that we wrote, somebody stole and made $1 million.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not. Can I get in trouble for that?
Yes.
I really can?
That's liable. Yeah.
Okay, my name is Andrew.
Seawall.
I drive a truck. Actually, my name's Craig. And so here's the first note. Ready?
Ready.
Now my throat's dry. 2, 3, 4. Baby, you a song, you make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise. When I first saw the bikini top on, popping right out of the South Georgia water, said, oh good Lord, she had them long tan legs, couldn't help myself, so I walked up and said, baby, you a song, you make me wanna roll my windows down, cruise down the back road, blowing stop signs through the middle, every little farm town, with you in this brand new Chevy with a lift kit, look a hell of a lot better with you up and in. Baby, you a song, you make me wanna roll my windows down, cruise. She was sipping on Southern and singing Marsh Tucker. We were falling in love in the sweet autumn summer. Jumped right up into the cab of my truck and said, fire it up, let's go get this thing stuck. Baby, you a song, you make me wanna roll my windows down, cruise down the back road, blowing stop signs through the middle, every little farm town. You in this brand new Chevy with a lift kit, look a hell of a lot better with you up and in. Baby, you a song, you make me wanna roll my windows down, cruise. When that southern sun fell to its knees, I looked at her and she looked at me, and I Turned on those KC lights and drove all night. Just her and I felt so right. Her and I, 'cause it felt so right. I put it in park and grabbed my guitar and strummed a couple chords and sang from the heart. Girl, you sure got the beat in my chest pumping. Girl, I can't get you out of my head. Baby, you a song, you make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise down the back road, blowing stop signs through the middle every little farm town. With you and this brand new Chevy with a lift kit, look a hell of a lot better with you up in it. Come on, baby, you a song, you make me wanna roll my windows down, cruise. Something like that.
Oh, that was awesome. I am so excited to come see you guys. So it's October 3rd at Sweetwater.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I am going to be there.
Pencil it in.
I am. I'm going to be there, but
If nothing more than for the comedic relief.
no, I'm going to see if Joe will come with me because he is a keyboard player.
Oh, excellent. We'll get him up. Have him play some stuff.
Uh-oh. Well, I didn't want to put Joe on the spot, but sorry, Joe.
That's how this works. If we recognize you and you play, you're going to come up. We're going to harass you. If nothing more, so I can go get a damn beer.
So what y'all doing Sunday?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we played a country song. What'd you get? So, what y'all doing on Sunday? Come on down to your little tobacco. We'll get the shears out, shave some sheep. We'll share some sheep shit and all that. It's all right, girlfriend. My drummer, Craig, from the old band Full Circle, who's our drummer now in the original band, he gives me that all the time. We'll play out east, like in Strasburg, Bennett Byers area. And for some reason, I go from California to Denver to, hey, what's up, y'all? Hey, no shit, let me play some of that right there. I know some country. Well, I bet you never heard old Marshall Dillon say, yeehaw! You know what I mean? The little Toby Keith there.
Oh, that was awesome.
Oh, I'm telling you, when we go play at Woody's out there,
Yeah.
yeah, the crowd is.
The Woody's across from Hiccups?
Or no, not Woody's. What's your bar out there?
We're doing Emerald Isle, October 3rd. Sweetwater.
Rookies. That's what I'm thinking.
Rookies. Oh, that's November 22nd.
When are you doing Sweetwaters?
17th, 18th.
17th, 18th? Oh. Okay, that'll work. I'll be there.
Okay, I might not make it the 3rd, but I will be there the 17th.
That's a Friday.
Cool.
Yes.
And we can share some tater tots.
Ooh.
I'll buy.
Okay.
Green chilies.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
That's his
anyway,
favorite.
what are you doing Sunday?
This Sunday?
Yes.
We actually started talking about when we were going to have practice, and
As you could tell, I need it.
we hadn't decided on whether it was going to be Friday or Sunday yet.
All right, Sunday noon. Have it Friday, because Sunday noon, I want you to go to Centennial Park.
Oh, there's a big thing going on down there.
Well, there is a big thing going on there.
Which city is that?
I
in?
heard it on the radio.
Yes.
Cannot recall.
I will be there,
Oh, right on.
and so will Joe.
Ooh, we'll make him get him a play.
Well,
Tell him.
he is going to play. He
Well, he
plays
is gonna
keyboards for the Groove Hogs.
Right, but what I'm saying is I'll be able to look him in the face and go, guess what? You're playing.
Oh, there you
Right.
go. There you go.
Oh, the Groove Hogs.
Yes.
They're good.
Yes, they're
a lot of
opening for
fun.
Brett Michaels.
Yeah. Actually, in the Full Circle band, we opened for all the big hitters back in
Did
the day.
ya?
Yeah.
Like
I didn't make it like I played hockey for 13 years, so here I am wearing a yellow shirt that has piping on it that's reflective. Ah!
You know, you should be very proud of what you do.
Oh, I am.
Good.
I got all kinds of cool toys. I got 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner, 69 Dodge Coronet IT, and a 71 Bronco, which you asked me which I'm doing Sunday.
Yeah.
I'll be out there. I'll
Yeah.
come check you out.
Okay.
But for most of the day, I'm doing a rebuild, and I got my drive lines in because I put a 3-inch lift on it,
Ooh.
and the drive shafts are just there's just a little bit left, so I had to have it extended. Yeah, lots of money.
Yeah, Emma's cheap.
Huh?
Emma's cheap. Everything for Emma is cheap.
Oh, Ford Mustangs rock.
Yeah. Yeah, I love her. Okay, so Sunday.
Sunday.
Centennial Park. Which city is that in?
So the Groove Hogs,
Centennial? I
Brett
don't know.
Michaels going to be there, and there's another band. There's like 2 other bands, I think, that
Yes.
are playing, right?
Yeah, don't ask me. Don't put me on the spot.
Well,
Because I don't drive,
I'm the natural blonde here. Come on, work with me, people.
I don't know where anything is. I don't drive there. I don't see it.
You can't see it.
So, yeah, Centennial Park. Okay, got it, city.
Yeah.
Got it.
And you guys make sure you have my phone numbers in your phone so you can text me and we can find each
Well,
other.
we're now friends on Facebook.
I'm
Well,
pretty
how
sure I
about
have
that
your
shit?
number.
That's great. So guess what? If you turn around there when we play the next fantastic music, you got a lot of cool different genre of music.
I do.
Like that. Well, I don't. That 16 or whatever you said. That
Jacob
bass,
Larson.
That bass line in there.
Brian Hornbuckle.
Oh, is that who that is?
That was Brian Hornbuckle.
Totally awesome.
Yes.
That's cool.
That is my goal. I don't care if I'm 92 years old and I'm sagging down to the floor. I will be playing my bass Sophie like Brian Hornbuckle.
Driving around in Emma, the 65.
That's right.
Pink Mustang.
And she will probably be sagging too, but that's okay.
I got your number. I looked it up. I got her number.
There you go.
All right, so one more. What are you going to sing for us?
What? Oh, we have time for one more? Outstanding.
Yeah, I'm going to play a commercial so you guys can discuss this.
Ooh, commercial break.
Awesome.
These guys are so fun. I cannot wait to go see you. I'm definitely going to come up to Sweetwater on October 17th. That is my father's birthday.
That's awesome.
He would have been, help me do the math, he was born in 1921.
21 to 11, so 31, 41, 51,
It's going to take a
61,
while.
71, 81, 91. 2001 is 80. 2011 is 90. Right?
93.
93.
My father would have been 93 years old this year.
Ladies and gentlemen, I did that with my boots on and my pants up.
He did. He only used
I
his
counted
fingers.
past 10, fully clothed.
That was very good, James.
It was. We're very
Awesome.
proud of you.
Yes.
All right. So right after this commercial, we will be back with a little more Rise Above and Jessica Baldwin at the Tailgate Tavern and Grill. Enjoy happy hour specials every day, 7 days a week from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Don't forget Wednesday night at the Tailgate Tavern is karaoke. Sign-up starts at 8. Sunday, band auditions are from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. And don't forget, Sin Night. Service industry employees get 2 for 1 on wells, drafts, and bottles from 6 p.m. to close on Sunday. A pay stub, name tag, or valid ID is required. The Tailgate Tavern and Grill is located at 19552 East Main Street in Parker, Colorado.
This is Tabor from Ghost of Ivy. You're listening to Raven on the Rock.
Annie was a homegirl, had a little room to grow. Caught her by the jaw, Jim sliding down from the pole. I asked her if she would like to swing. She said that she'd try anything. From that moment on, I was with her, couldn't leave her alone. When high school came, there was any typing on her phone. Had her hair in a mess, white dress, and a ring in her nose. Pulled out her cherry lollipop, and that's when I felt my heart stop. Kissing on my neck in the bathroom, she was ready to go. It's just the way you swing those hips around, looking for someone new to fix your lips around. 'Cause you're the talk of the town, they know you were sleeping around. You got a real bad reputation, a taste that's sweeping the nation. She's a choice of a whole generation. She dropped out of school trying to make a life on her own. I heard she had a kid and a boyfriend hit the road. With red lipstick, turning her tricks, but still I need to get my fix. And now she's over busy cleaning up a broken home. Oh, her high heel boots have got the boys all over the road.
hips around, looking for someone new to fix your lips around. 'Cause you're the talk of the town, they know you were sleeping around. You got a real bad reputation, a taste that's sweeping the nation. She's a choice of a whole generation. Look out, boys, here she comes, sure to chew you up but never let you down. Look out, girls, here she comes. You ever wonder why your man ain't never around? So keep on dancing, dancing, keep on dancing, dancing, keep on dancing, swinging those hips around. Keep on dancing, oh, I hear you even turn the ladies on. Keep on dancing. I'm making all the fellas jealous when I hit the acapella, but I never meant to ruin your game. Had my chance at the high school days, but you drank too much hot lemonade. So tell your girl you're working late because you need another taste so you can feel the trash of roses and a box of Chardonnay. A girl that's used to having her way, she'll chew you up and spit you out. What is all the fuss about? It's just a way you swing those hips around, looking for someone new to fix your lips around. You're the talk of the town, they know you were sleeping around. You got a real bad reputation, a taste that's sweeping the nation. She's the choice of the whole generation. Look out, boys, here she comes, sure to chew you up, but never let you down. Look out, girls, here she comes.
Okay, we were trying to find James's daughter's band, Hit or Miss, but I can't find it right now. So we're gonna have him send me those songs, and we are gonna play some of those, even though the band is not together anymore. Maybe we can get them back together.
There you go.
You think?
I'd like to see her play.
Maybe we can tell her if she gets back together.
She's got to play with Andy's daughter.
We'll bring him in here and put him on a show.
There you go.
So what are we singing, folks? We have 11 minutes left.
11 minutes left. What can we cram in 11 minutes? How much
Cram?
music?
We could do at
I
least
don't know.
two.
I'm tuning still.
Tuning.
So Jess, tell me some of the songs you play at your shows. Let's entice the audience.
Okay.
Well, we're all over the board.
Yes, we
Oh,
are.
good.
Due to people checking us out on Facebook, Rise Above.
Yay.
Get your requests in, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Like, we do
Evanescence.
Evanescence, which she totally shreds. It's
Yeah.
cool. So, like, we just picked up that other one. Literally just picked up.
Right.
And,
Did great, by the way.
yeah, you were fabulous. And Sweet Sacrifice, which is it's cool rocking. So, anyhow, we do Evanescence.
Journey.
Journey. She does a lot of Journey keyboards. And,
Yeah.
You know, she's got that higher voice.
Yeah.
I think she's a girl.
You think?
Yeah.
Don't tell anybody.
Okay. And then we do some Kelly Clarkson.
Do you?
Yes, Kelly Clarkson. It sounds like this. Do you like my radio voice? I think the song starts like this. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the new day. We got a new hit song brought to you by Kelly Clarkson. Here you go.
That's exactly
You wanna
how
do
it goes.
Yeah, if you
And
check
you're not
it
going to do it now?
Huh?
You're not going to do it
No,
now?
she just gave me the crusty. She doesn't want to do Kelly Clarkson.
Oh,
I just got Krusty the Clown look.
I'm sorry.
Don't do that one.
All right, who else?
Who else do? We do,
Basically, in the cover scene, this is just how it works. There's your usual 60 songs that everybody does.
Save a Horse.
we do that.
Man in the Box, everybody does that one.
Oh, I love that song.
Yeah, so that's why everybody plays it.
Right.
But we're all over the board. We do the 80s, 90s, and present rock. We do Pink.
So who sings Save a Horse?
Ugh.
Would that be you?
That
sir?
would be me.
Yeah? Give me a little.
Give you a little.
Or give me the whole thing.
You want a little sugar? You want a
Yeah, I
little
do.
sugar? My guitar's in the wrong. So anyhow, this is how it goes. Which there's a few things we do during the show that everybody, if you come to our show, you'll catch on. But it's still kind of cool. Like when I was in Full Circle, we played at this place called Comstock, which was a little mini Woodstock, right? And we did main stage, and then Jackal was on after us, I think. But Puddle of Mudd played the next night, and they do this cool little thing on the song "She Hates Me," right? She fucking hates me. Well, it's about the same chords as Danny Zuko and Sandra Dee. You'll have to come out and check it out.
I will.
But we break right into the Summer Lovin' from the movie
cool.
Grease. And then I'll usually say something stupid like, hey, does anybody know, we'll sing the verse. Summer lovin', had me in summer lovin', happened so fast. I met a boy crazy with me. Or no, wait, I got to reverse. Sorry, I do the guy part. So, and then I'll say, if anybody tells me what that is, I'll buy you a beer. And of course, somebody always gets it. And then I give them a damn beer. And then I sit there and talk with them. And I eyeball their woman. And then, no, I'm just kidding. I don't do that unless I don't know. Maybe out of the glance out of my eye.
Do you keep your wife laughing all day?
My wife?
Yeah.
Oh no, I do what I'm told, when I'm told, how I'm told.
Which is so not true.
And
I bet.
She won a bet. Hey, my wife's hot, but
Will she be at Sweetwater?
Oh yeah, she'll be there.
Good.
Definitely.
I can't wait to
She'll
meet
be
her.
in a sequence top dancing.
Yeah.
She brings rock.
Good.
So what was the question again? Somebody just
what are you
texted me
gonna
said,
sing
"Shut
next?"
up and play." Shut up and play.
Was that Andrew?
I don't know. Let me see who this is. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll break for identification. Station identification.
Right.
We're on Ravens on the Rocks.
Just one rock.
Wow, did you hear that, ladies and gentlemen?
We harmonized.
That was
well.
in stereo. Just one rock. No, I love my wife. My wife's in that. I doubt she's listening because she's a school teacher and she's probably in meetings. But anywho-ha.
Raven on the Rocks is a drink that Take 5, Michael Wassinger made for me at Take 5 when Babes was Take 5. Yes, it's raspberry lemonade and tequila.
So
Next time I go there, I'll know. I saw Lola Black there.
Yeah.
That's where I saw her.
they sell rock. We need to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, got 7 minutes. I want a song. Andrew wants a song.
Here you go, Andrew.
Give me a word, give me a sign. Show me where to look, tell me what will I find. Will I find? Lay me on the ground to fly me in the sky. Show me where to look, tell me what will I find. Will I find? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, heaven, let your light shine down. 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 Love is in the water, love is in the air. Show me where to look, tell me will love be there. Love be there. Teach me how to speak, teach me how to share. Teach me where to go, tell me will love be there. Love be there. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, heaven, let your light shine down. Oh, light shine down. Oh, heaven, let your light shine down. Oh, heaven, let your light shine down. Oh, give me a word, give me a sign. Show me where to look, tell me what will I find. Will I find? Lay me on the ground, fly me in the sky. Show me where to look, tell me what will I find. Will I find? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, heaven, let your light shine down. 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 Come on and let it shine, let it shine. Heaven's light shine on me. Oh, let it shine, oh, let it shine. Heaven's light shine on me. Oh, shine. Come on, let it shine on down. Shine on me. Shine. Come on, let it shine.
Jesse Balding, ladies and gentlemen.
Yay! That was awesome. I got to get a little clap track in here.
There you go.
Oh, that was I'm really excited. What?
Right. And if you were really good, you get all those kind of, the game show songs. Ba-da-da-da-da, tell them what they've won. A direct escort to the door because they suck. You got to go. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you for playing.
I am really looking forward to coming and see you and you guys. What a fun night that is going to be.
Yes.
So
It's always quite the show.
yes, October 3rd is at Emerald Isle.
Yes.
October 17th and 18th is at Sweetwater.
Yes.
Out at Rookies, November 22nd. And,
Where's Rookies?
I tell you what, you want to get down
Yeah.
That's
and
the
get
place.
funky
Yep.
and get your chews back on.
Yeah.
Come out Strasburg, Colorado. And
Oh,
if you guys
goodness.
been in Byers, Strasburg, it is a long way. You can spend the night at my house. It's fine.
That's where you live?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. That's why it was always so hard for me getting cover bands. Because I'd sit there and audition and everything. Oh, I'm pretty good. Where do you live? I live way out in Strasburg. Oh, we'll get back in touch with you. Because I always thought I would never make practice. But, of course, I live far away, so I think it's...
You were here before Jessica.
Well, she's a woman.
Hey.
And you always wait on a woman. Know that country song?
All right. Yeah.
Right.
All right. Well, we will definitely be out to see you. Thank you guys so much
Thank
for
you, Raven.
coming in.
Thank you. This was a blast.
It was.
This is cool stuff.
This is a lot of fun.
I'm gonna get you some more people and some different people.
Awesome.
It'd be cool.
I would appreciate that. And I want
Yeah.
you to send me those songs that you wrote. I want you to send me your hit and miss daughter songs, and we will play them all.
The full circle. So again, just for everybody's information and my information, so I could pass it on to everybody else, which I will gladly do at all our shows.
Yeah.
What are your hours of operation and what days are you on?
Monday, Wednesday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Starting in October, I will be in on Tuesday also from 6 to 8. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Mountain Time.
Get that, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes.
Outstanding. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
having
Raven.
us.
And I can't wait to come see you guys, and we'll see you next time.
Alrighty.
That's our show for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll be back. Raven on the Rock is brought to you by Rock and Raven Productions and the Scoop 303. I'd like to give a shout out to our musical credits for our intro, The World Famous Johnsons, our exit, Garco, and our Raven Raps commercial by Michael Hornbuckle. I'd like to thank Rely Local Littleton for sponsoring us, and you can check out all our advertisers on the left side of our website, ravenontherock.com. I'd also like to thank all the amazing musicians in Denver and around the world for sharing their music with us.